Okay, good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon. Hello. Good afternoon.
Yes, yes.
Good afternoon, teacher.
Okay. So let's check the attendance first. So this is section 1, right? Okay. So we have Ton. Okay, we have Otto number 7. So we also have Dean. What is your number? Class number, Dean? What is your number?
13.
13.
Yeah.
Okay, 1 3. So how about for Kaimok?
6.
Number 6. And Sirirat. Okay. What is your class number, Sirirat? Do you know Sirirat's class number?
17.
17. Okay. Okay, thank you. Now let's move to the lesson. Okay, so last meeting, okay, we discussed about the economic aspect of North America. Okay, first we discussed is the agriculture. Okay, first economic aspect is the agriculture. Okay, so we have here under agriculture we have the cultivation of crops. Okay, crops like corn, wheat, cotton, soybean, tobacco, sugarcane. So these are the main produce of the continent. So we also have besides cultivation of crops, fruits and vegetables, we also have the animal husbandry. Okay, wherein animals are raised. Raised and their population is farmers. Animal farmers are making their population bigger for them to be sold. When they were completely grown. Okay. So the main animals that are being commercialized are cow milk, sheep, and pig. Okay, that's for number 2. Now let's move to number 3, which is fishery. Okay, fishery is mainly done in the on both of the coasts. Of course, we have the Atlantic and the Pacific shores, right? Okay, and in the south we have the Gulf of Mexico. Okay, and a bit to the southeast we have the Caribbean Sea. Okay, which has the Grand Bank. Okay, and in the Atlantic Ocean we have the Newfound Island. Okay, we have the Gulf Stream and Labrador Current meet. Okay, so these are areas abundant in fishes. Okay, or there's a lot of fishing activities in these areas. Okay, so here this is the location of Grand Banks in North America. Grand Banks and Newfound Island. Okay. So we also have number 4, which is logging. Okay, logging is or North America ranked second in the world's logging. Okay, wherein Europe is the first. So in logging, of course, this is the cutting down of trees. Okay, and it's mostly done in the areas where there are wide forest areas. Okay, in North America. Okay, so this can mostly be found in Alaska, around Alaska, and the west of Canada. Okay. So the next aspect, we're going to discuss is the industry aspect. industry is the production or mass production, okay, of products or goods, okay, which is being held mostly in a factory. Okay. So also in North America, they have uh, advanced industries, okay, because they have lots of natural resources. Okay. So the products such as, okay, steel, petroleum, machine, and automobile. Okay, these are their main products of these industries. Okay. So these are the countries which has the most advanced uh, industrial advancement. Okay, so USA, Canada, and Mexico. Okay, these are the countries. But for the northeast, okay, of USA, okay, we have here the countries such as, okay, New York. I mean cities like New York, okay, or states like New York, Philadelphia, Baltimore, Detroit. Okay, let me just mute it. Okay, we have um, Detroit, Chicago, and these are in the northeast. Okay, but in the west, okay, central west, okay, is Los Angeles. Okay, Los Angeles is the, okay, center of industry in the west. Okay, and for Canada we have, okay, St. Lawrence River and the Great Lake Plains. Okay. Also, okay, these are the main exported commodities. Okay, exported commodities means these are the products that are being sold to other countries. Okay, from, okay, like export. Okay, export means to be moved to another country. Okay, import is to get from another country going to your country. Okay, so that's the difference. Okay, so the main exports are automobiles, aircrafts, okay, electrical equipments, okay, coal, okay, fuel, iron, steel, chemical products, and other high technological, okay, equipments. Okay. So that is for the industrial. Okay, now let's move to commerce. Okay, so commerce is basically involves trading. Okay, trading mainly on between countries. Okay, so trades wherein there was a lot of, okay, products involved. Okay, so not trading like small on a big scale. Okay, that would be, okay, the meaning of commerce. Okay, so North America trades with countries in Europe, okay, Asia, and Africa. Okay, the United States is the country which trades with others the most. Okay, and it is Canada's most important trade partner country. Okay, so this is for commerce. Now, okay, so you can also see the trading activity. Okay, but this is from the old what do you call this? An old map. Okay, an old information. Okay, wherein there can also trade slaves. Okay, and other things. Okay, during the colonization of America. Okay, that was the time. So next one, we are let's move to 1.4, which is the transportation. Okay, so you have here, okay, the three main transportations in, okay, North America. We have land, water, and air. Okay, they use railroads and road for land, and, okay, Atlantic, and they use the Atlantic Ocean and Pacific Ocean. Okay, both their shores, okay, for water transportation. They also have, okay, rivers in the continent. Say, and for air transportation, okay, we already know this. Yeah, they have the planes, okay, which can travel, okay, internationally and domestically. Now let's move to the next topic, which is, please read, Kaimuk. The
Social and cultural aspect.
okay, the social and cultural aspect. Okay, so we will talk about the things uh, about how did the culture, okay, how did the how well what are the things that affected their culture, okay, and there's social lifestyles, okay. So okay, so first one here we have, okay, North America has varied social and cultural aspects, okay, uh, relatively new continents since, okay, it was the destination of, okay, European colonizers, okay, and settlers. Okay, England and France occupied the north of the continent, okay, while Spain took the West Indies and Latin America. Okay, so meaning England and France, okay, occupied the north, meaning so that would be the countries like United States, okay, or USA and Canada. So those are the northern countries, right? In, okay, the Northern American continent. Okay, and we also have for the southern continent, I mean southern countries in the continent, we have, okay, the West Indies Islands and the Latin Americas. Okay, and uh, they were colonized by, okay, Spain, the country Spain. Okay, and in the north we have England and France. Okay. So this leads to varied cultural combination, okay, between natives and newcomers, social and cultural aspect. Okay, so varied means there were changes and like combination or mixtures of, okay, their lifestyles, their culture. Okay, so the first one, okay, are this ones are categorized as follows. Okay, so first one, okay, we have Anglo America. Okay, when they say Anglo America, okay, you should these countries, okay, automatically points to Canada and, okay, USA. Okay, that's when they say Anglo America. Okay, so next one, I mean, next thing here is the most population in the area are British, okay, and French descendants. Okay, descendants meaning they are Americans. Okay, they are Canadians or Americans. Okay, but their roots, okay, they are citizens. Okay, I mean they are citizens of Canada and USA, but the roots of uh, their blood, okay, so are from, okay, British people and from French people. Okay, so that is what it means by the descendants, like ancestors. Okay, their ancestors were British and French. Okay, also Anglo Americans have high standard, okay, of living, and the society itself is democratic. Okay, democratic. You already discussed this in your uh, lower levels. Okay, wherein you many times you have discussed democracy. I think wherein, okay, people have freedom. Okay, people have the rights and liberties to do things. Okay, that's why they have they can do a lot of things. Okay, and they have a lot of freedom. Okay, in their society. Okay, also here it says it is also a metropolitan, okay, industrial and commercial society. Okay, when they say metropolitan, okay, it means like there is an advanced technology in the area. Okay, or somewhere where there's a lot of buildings. Okay, just like Bangkok, right? So there's a lot of the area is sophisticated. Okay, So meaning, so there's it's advanced, okay, in terms of technology, in terms of transportation, okay, in terms of everything, okay. So that is what a metropolitan is, okay, comparing to other provinces, okay. So we also have industrial, okay. Industrial means there's a lot of, okay, industrial production like factories, okay, and others, okay. And of course we have commercial, okay. When they say commercial, there's a lot of businesses, okay, in the area, okay. So that is the characteristic of, okay, the Anglo America, okay, which is Canada and USA. So next one we have number 2, okay, Latin America. Okay, Ton, please read. Under Latin America, this one, the people.
Uh, the people in this area are Spanish and Portuguese
Portuguese. Portuguese.
descendant.
Okay. So the people in this area are Spanish and Portuguese descendants. Okay. So they are from Spain and Portugal. Okay. The descendants or the ancestors from these areas. Okay. So these countries are like Mexico, Belize, Costa Rica, El Salvador, Guatemala, Honduras, Nicaragua, and Panama, or Panama. Okay, so these countries are, okay, called the Latin Americas. Okay, and their population is mostly of Spanish and Portuguese descendants. Okay, okay, but when they say descendants, it's only, okay, their ancestors, but they are of course already citizens of their own respective countries. Okay, and we have number 3. Okay, the countries in the Caribbean islands. So you have it there. You also have them in your book. Okay, Bahamas, Barbados, Cuba, Grenada. Okay, Saint Haiti, Jamaica, Antigua, and Barbuda, Dominica, Saint Kitts, Nevis, Saint Lucia, okay, Saint Vincent, and Grenadines. Okay, Grenadines. Okay. Okay, and these countries, okay, number 2 and number 3, okay, these countries are mostly agricultural countries. Okay, agriculture meaning uh, their most of their living, okay, I mean means of living is through agriculture. Okay, and rural, okay, is like the opposite of metropolitan. Okay, we're in it's not very busy. The houses are not close to each other. Okay, so this is the characteristic of the these countries. I mean these regions, Latin America and the Caribbean islands. Okay. Also, they have a low income. Okay, comparing to the, okay, comparing to Anglo America. Okay, because they have lots of political problems. Okay, when they say agricultural and rural society, it doesn't mean that they are, okay, poor. Okay, it's just that they have a lot of, okay, political problems. Okay, so that is why they are having a very low income or a low income. Okay, so this is the, okay, uh, the social and cultural aspect. Okay, but before we move to the next one, which is races, I want you to watch a video on how was America. Okay, the history, a bit of history of, okay, the discovery of North America. Okay, so please take note on the informations, okay, that will be discussed. I'll be sharing my screen.
He lived on the continent of North America, and in this country called the United States of America. And have you ever wondered, how did it even start? Well, that could be a big question. But let's go ahead and simplify it.
Okay, so we have here the map of the world. Okay, so because before, okay, before the people, okay, believe that, but this is an updated one, okay, because before people believe that the Earth is, okay, flat, okay, wherein you can fall at the edge, okay, but they didn't know that that the world is round, okay, but during this time, the discovery of America, they already know, okay, that it is round.
I'm
So
going to start with two continents. The continent of Europe
we have Europe
and the continent of Asia.
and Asia.
At this time, Asia was a big producer of the fabric silk. Europeans loved this fabric and would voyage all the way around Africa to get to Asia to buy the silk. This journey was very tiring and cost a lot of money. So they had the bright idea, maybe if we sail west, we will get to Asia quicker. They didn't
Okay,
know.
so they already know that it is round, right? So the others, okay, other countries, they sailed east, okay, and the others, okay, tried to sail west, okay.
About North America or South America.
Okay, but okay, the thing here is they thought that no one has sailed west, right? I mean, no one has sailed west yet, okay, and no one has discovered this continent yet, okay. That's why before they believe that, okay, when you sail to the west, you will right away get to Asia, okay. So this, I mean, in their maps before, okay, so this continent does not exist, okay.
At this time.
See?
In 1492, Columbus sailed the ocean blue. On his voyage to find a trade route to Asia, he stumbled across new land. When they arrived on this new land, they thought they ended up in the Indies and called the people there Indians.
Okay, so that is the term Indians, okay, originated, okay. So because they thought they were in the Indies, okay, or in Asia, okay, they thought that they are these people are Indians, so they called them Indians, okay. Up until now, it's even written in the book that they're Indians, but they are not, because Indians are from India, okay. Okay, but by accident, Christopher Columbus, who sailed who discovered this land, okay, accidentally came to the continent of North America, and then right away called these people Indians, okay.
That's why Native Americans are also called Indians today. There were 3 countries at the time in Europe that were fighting over power and wanted more power over each other. There was England, France, and Spain. These countries came for 3 reasons. They came for economic reasons, or money. They came for
religion,
social reasons, or religion. And they came to expand their empire for political reasons. The English settled along the eastern seaboard, right before the Appalachian Mountains. The French settled between the Appalachian Mountains and the Mississippi River, and the Spanish extended west. The English came for 3 reasons. The first reason was social reasons. Puritans and Pilgrims were being persecuted or killed, treated unfairly for not converting to the Church of England. They also came for economic reasons. They were looking for gold and silver, as well as looking to settle down on new land. They also came for political reasons. The British rulers believed that the more land that was settled and acquired, the more power Britain has as a country. France came for two reasons. The first reason was economic. The French made their money by capturing and killing beavers for their furs. The fur from a beaver was very valuable in making clothes and luxury items and made France money. They also came for political reasons. Just like the British, the French wanted to be the most powerful country. Spain came for three reasons as well. They came for social reasons. They wanted to spread Catholicism or Christianity to the New World and sought to convert Native Americans and establish missions or places of worship. They also came for economic reasons. They heard a rumor from Native Americans that there was a mountain of gold, so they went ahead and they went to search for it. The third reason Spain explored and colonized North America was for another reason, which was more land and more power. The more land a country has, the more power they do have. So, how did the United States start? North America was accidentally found during voyages or journeys to find a quicker trade route to Asia. England, France, and Spain came and colonized for economic, social, and political reasons.
Okay, so we can say that North America was discovered by accident, okay, by Christopher Columbus, okay. Because they thought that sailing west would take them straight to Asia, but they did not, or they were not aware that there is another continent, okay, in between, okay. So, okay, that was the discovery, or also the motives, okay, of the colonizers, European and Spanish colonizers, okay. So let's continue. Okay, let me just share the screen here. Okay, now let's talk about the races. Okay, the races in the continent. So first one, please read. Kaimuk. The first race.
Mongoloid.
Okay.
The native includes Indians, Native Americans in USA and Latin American, and Eskimo in Canada and Alaska, USA.
Okay, so we have the Mongoloid. Okay, so this includes the races. The Mongoloid race. So this includes the Native Americans or Indians and the Eskimos in the north. Okay, so these were the original settlers in the country. Okay, and then came the number 2. Please read. Otto, please read. Just read the name of the race.
Caucasoid
Or Caucasian.
or Caucasian from the
Arrival.
arrival of Christopher Columbus to the beginning of the 16th century. European
Occupied
occupied and settled down in the land
owned
by India's Native
Okay,
Americans.
you can stop there. Thank you. We're good. So, we have the Caucasian or Caucasoid race. Okay. So, from the arrival of Christopher Columbus to the beginning of the 16th century, Europeans occupied and settled down. Meaning they already want to settle in the or they already want to live in the continent, okay, in America, okay. So they lived in the land owned by Native Americans, okay. So the settlement expanded, okay, Western influence through the North America, okay. Nowadays, okay, Caucasoid or Caucasian is the main race in USA and Canada. Okay, so this race is like your the common uh, they say like white people, okay, people who has light skin or white skin. Okay, these are the Caucasians. Okay, and this is the main race in USA and Canada. Okay, I'll show you some photos of the Mongoloids. Okay, we have here the original Native Americans. Okay, so this is how they look. Okay, and we have here the Eskimos. Okay, so these are the original people in North America. Okay, before the Caucasians came or the Europeans. Okay, next one we have number 3. Please read Kaimuk. Just the name.
Negroid.
Okay, Negroid. So, or this is Negroid actually is an old term, or this is not commonly used. We it's better to call the race African. Okay, African. Okay, the Africans they migrated from Africa as slaves in the plantations. Okay, plantations in the USA. Okay, so they were brought. They were took from Africa. Okay, and they were brought to America as slaves. Okay, plantations such as cotton plantations. Okay, so this has the slavery has been happening for so the slavery happened for I think maybe 100 years. Okay, so the Africans have been slaves for a very long time. Okay, so at present, they are the main races in the West Indies Islands, Jamaica, Bahamas, and Haiti. Okay. So this is an example of the African race. Okay. So next one, number 4, we have the mixed race in North America. Okay. So the mixed races in North America include the following. Okay, we have please read, Ton, just the name of the mixed race.
Mestizo.
Okay, mestizo. Okay, they are the people who are born from mixed parents, which are Caucasian and Native American. Okay, a combination of number 1 and number 2. Okay, Mongoloid and Caucasoid. Okay, so this is they call these people mestizo. Okay, and the next one, please read Kaimuk. Okay, mulatto. Okay, mulatto is a mixed blood of
Mixed
Caucasian.
blood of Caucasian and African.
Okay, so this is a combination or a mix of number 2 and number 3. Okay, so they call them, or nowadays they're not called mulatto. Okay, they are now called African Americans. Okay, so these people they are called African Americans. So also there are like nowadays, okay, there are already a lot of, so this is an example, okay, of mestizo, okay, or a mestiza. Mestiza is for the female counterpart of mestizo. Okay, so we have nowadays, okay, we have different races in North America. Okay, we have Asians. Okay, We have African Americans. Okay. So, any questions? Okay, before we end the meeting, let me just. Okay. So, next meeting we will be discussing about the language and religion. Okay, for this will be discussed quickly because there's only little here. Okay. So we will also discuss the population dispersion of the continent and density. Okay. So no more questions? Is everything clear? Okay. So I'll be seeing you again next meeting, okay? So bye everyone. Okay, see you next meeting.
Thank you, teacher.
Okay, bye.
Thank you, teacher.
Okay.